Working fine for all of you guys. Raji, Rajkumar, Ratish, Samartha,
Yes, sir. Working.
Ujjwal.
It's done.
Yeah, great. For Ratish, Ujjwal, it is working. How about others?
Yeah, it's done, sir. Working.
Very simple, right? So now can that is what we discussed. That is what we discussed before you joined. Anyway, it is on the way. It's coming. So at the top of line number 1, can you please add a comment? Yeah, put enter. One more comment. To create dynamic web pages. To create dynamic web page. Create dynamic web page. HTML is a web page, right? It is basically static, but now through JINJA2 we have made it as a dynamic one. Okay, good. We move to the next question. Yeah, we move to the next program. Copy paste everything, ma'am. Okay, copy paste it. So control A. Go to the create a newer file. Create it. But before that, we should create a template also, right? So first I will give you a template file. Yeah. This is the template file. You get from the chat window. Oh, no. The same thing. Okay. Yeah, this is the file one. Copy paste that. Right file only. Go there under templates folder, create a template underscore 2. Newer file. Create a newer file. Control V. Control S. Under in templates, go to double click the templates. Here template underscore 2 .html. At the bottom, it is change it to all files. Save as type. Change it to all files. First one. Right. So guys, what is macro? Macro is nothing but a function. Okay, earlier template and this template are same only. Now at line number 14, line number 14, if you see, we are calling the function or the macros. It is called as render underscore item, and the argument is item. So where is render item? It is defined at line number 2. It is defined at line number 2. In line number 2, we have defined a macro. So where it receives the argument called item and then putting line item equal to item. Okay. So likewise, we can keep calling that guy. So that's the reason 13, 14, 15 are in the loop. The earlier code only, now the only difference is that we are doing it via a macro. Now go to your Python script. Go to your Python script. And now line number 1, to create a dynamic web page using macros. Again, you can put it a program 2. Nap underscore. No. Follow the same name. You can nap underscore JINJA2. No. Why? Type nap. Why, Harry? Go back. Here you type nap underscore. In the file name, type nap underscore. Nap underscore JINJA2. Nap underscore JINJA2 underscore prog2.py. Please put the proper naming convention. Program 2.py. Prog2. Save it. right? Okay, here what now we should change. So line number 1, to create dynamic web page using macros. Line number 1, to create dynamic web pages, but the difference is that using macros. Macros is nothing but a function, a method in Python. So step 1 remains same, step 2 remains same, step 3 at line number 9 you can say template underscore 2.html. Line number 9, you should load the right template file, right? You should say template underscore 2.html. And then defining the data remains the same, and everything else remains the same. Now save it, execute this program. Save it and execute the prog2. Now change it to output 2. No, at line number 25, output 2.html. Else it will overwrite. Save it, execute it. Python prog nap JINJA2 underscore prog2 dot.
JINJA.
Right? So the same thing, whatever we got earlier only, we are also getting now, but this is with macros. Go to your that folder, open the output 2.html. Output 2.html. Using Google Chrome or Edge. So it's the same thing we are getting, but using macros. Macros is what? Function. What is the advantage of function? You reusability and a modular code. Now let us move on to the third one. Okay. Give me a second. So macro is done. And now let us use some conditional statements. Okay, if. Okay, so for that, first we need to have a I am sharing the HTML file content. Wait for a second. Please create a new template file. Put template underscore 3. Can you go to the earlier Python code? Earlier Python code. You change it line number 9. You change it to template 2. Good. Okay, this looks good. All right. Now, go to the one that you copied. No, not this one. Control S. Save it as a template underscore 3.html. Template 3.html. Yeah, now copy paste the earlier code. Tell me what and all you will modify. Control A. Control C, create a newer file. So you should change at line number 9, you should change it to template underscore 3. So line number 1, using conditional statement to create dynamic web pages using using conditional statement. Basically if condition. Okay. And obviously we should change the data as well. I will give the data. Yeah. Keep this as a data. Yeah, keep this as a data. Yeah, store this file nap jinja2 prog3.py. Always follow the right name convention so you can easily take it later. Nap jinja2 program3.py. So there you have modified this. Now copy the data. Whatever I have shared. Yeah, Control C. Go there and change the data. Line number 13 to 17. Control V. So same code only. For user, we have a key called is_admin equal to true. So basically, we are checking whether what is the user privileges, etc. If it is admin, then you are kind of doing something. Okay. Now execute this code. Output 3 dot. Output 3 dot HTML. Output 3 dot HTML. Execute that. Open the output file and then check what is it showing. Output 3.py. See output 3.html. So the 6 steps will always